She claimed that her husband was trying to kill her. Remember that? I was arrested in 2017 because Cindy lied and said her husband was trying to kill her. Okay, the whole thing was a setup. James Andrew White claimed that he was doing a science experiment on the property, by the way. And they were doing down the street, Cindy's relatives, the Graham family, had beagles down the street, and they had a laboratory set up down the street for, I think, COVID, which I think that's what it is. And I believe that these people were trying to give my dogs some type of shot. That's why the kid said he was doing a science experiment. All that was covered up. The address that he claimed he was delivering newspapers to didn't even exist. The police officers, he didn't call 911. He called his friends. Okay. So, and then he doesn't deliver papers here. And by the way, he went to my house, my rental property, right before he came to my property. And by the way, he was 250 feet off of the property with a hoodie like a burglar. And that's why I reacted when I shined a light on him. Okay. Newspaper boys don't get out of their car, park it on the street, walk 250 feet into the woods and stalk somebody at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. The whole thing was a setup. And it should have been dismissed just because the address that he claimed he was delivering a paper from didn't exist. We called HR department, and they said that he doesn't deliver papers on the North Shore. So the whole thing was a setup from the start by Cindy and her minion friends and lawyers that committed capital crimes against me, and the cover-up of that. Now, come to find out, she was the one trying to murder Thomas. She kept putting him in jail. She kept falsely accusing him of crimes. So she's done this to people before, just like my ex-wife was trying to do. Okay, they work for these agencies. These are women. They're like red sparrows.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, it's kind of weird for me to be that nice to take care of my brother's animals. My brother's children when he threatened to kill my children.
When he threatened to kill. I can't understand what she's saying. Michael? I don't know who the fuck Michael is. Threatened to kill Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been an advertising executive for Cox Enterprise, internet advertising consultant for Auto Trader. I worked in finance in California for Penske, AutoNation, some of the largest companies in the world. I've always I've owned pet stores. I've owned my own internet advertising businesses. I've owned all types of businesses. I don't threaten people, and I certainly don't threaten to kill people. I don't have anything in common with my sisters, especially Cindy. Nothing. I cannot communicate with her because it's like talking to a stump to me. I consider them very dumb and ignorant and criminal-minded.